in New Orleans theme song. So I spent a lot of time in New Orleans, and I guess for those of you who have joined us since we started, we are here in the Williams Club, and unlike my esteemed roommate, I did go to Williams, and I was a good Williams boy, and I studied just hard enough that I got a bunch of B's, and was just social enough that I never quite went above that ceiling. And somehow Dean Gruden convinced somebody to pay for me to go overseas for a year, and then I took some LSATs because all my friends were losing their jobs because the economy sort of did that.
Well, bad.
Right, yes. Which in Korean English, the closest sort of syllable-wise is Fulbright, which is sort of how I felt about the fact that they were paying me to tramp around Asia for no apparent reason. But yeah, so I came back, and yada yada yada. I found myself not in law school, but I guess doing something that a few Williams alumni are doing. There's a fellow named Judd Greenstein from my year 2001, who had a nice review in the New Yorker. He's a classical composer right now. There's a fellow named Brian Connors, who was also our year 2001, who's out in Asia, Shanghai, I think. He's a jazz pianist. He's opened up himself a jazz cafe. Anyway, long story short, come on. Woo! Yeah, pretty. So long story short, for about the past 2 years now, I've been on tour, playing music just about every night. Sometimes stopping in and playing some instruments on other people's records, or helping people out with songs here and there, and it's been a fun time. And I hope it lasts for like another, I don't know, like 35 years or something. As my mother likes to say, I am motivated by the fear of law school. That's very true. I'm also now motivated by the burning desire to get back and start recording again. I was recording a record down in the Crescent City, and I'd say we were about 2 weeks away from finishing it. I've been working on it for, let's see, started late February, so about 6 months. And a little storm came through, yada yada yada. I'll take one solo. Since we're talking about New Orleans, I wrote a bunch of tunes about New Orleans when I started spending time there. As pretty much everybody in New Orleans does. If you ever go to a concert there, it's kind of like listening to a political speech in this country. They're sort of like, healthcare, I love America, all about Ohio, and Social Security, America! It's sort of those, they'll do one love song and then three, welcome to Louisiana! So I had my fair share of those, and then after losing a whole bunch of my recorded material and my social life, all that in the storm. Yes, and a beautiful, beautiful old Gibson Dove guitar that I just got, and I got full of water. So, this is one of the songs I wrote after the flood. It's called Follow the River.